They're not even good at lying. Morning Joe mocks Trump team's incompetent efforts against Mueller. MSNBC's Joe Scarborough mocked President Donald Trump and his incompetent associates for bumbling into potential criminal activity and botching their legal defense. The Morning Joe host said Trump's ongoing attempts to push back against special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation were a joke, and he's getting no help whatsoever from his White House staff. "I've got to say, a year and a half in, the incompetence of all of these people, they're not even good at lying," Scarborough said. "You know, the David Geffen quote, 'The Clintons are unusually good liars.' Well, Donald Trump and those around him unusually bad liars, and bad at corruption, just so obvious. It's one crumb after another crumb they leave laid out," he added. "I just wonder how a year and a half we have a president who said he was going to hire the best people, have nothing but the best people around him, and really is surrounded in his personal dealings, his staffing around him at the White House, with the most, and history will prove this, I'm not being mean about this, with the most incompetent staff members around him at the White House, in the history of the White House." CO host Mika Brzezinski said the White House was unable to explain what work attorney Michael Cohen had done for the president, and exactly when he stopped serving as Trump's personal attorney. "The White House can't give us clarity on what he does, what Cohen does," she said. "If they can't do that, then there's no reason for the press office. That's a question they should be able to answer." Scarborough ridiculed whatever strategy Trump and his new personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, thought they were employing against Mueller's probe. "This is Trump and Giuliani sort of winging it," Scarborough said. "It's something that the staff has been complaining about for some time, that Trump and Giuliani get into the room and sort of wing it. They both live in their own alternate realities at times, Trump especially." Scarborough said they evidently hadn't even tried to get their stories straight. "What's unbelievable is that nobody has sat down in a room and said, 'Let's figure out what happened, when it happened,'" he said. "Even if they don't want to do the right thing, they're not sitting down saying, 'Okay, what's our story? What do we tell people?'" Giuliani has been just spitting out words now for the past 2 weeks, contradicting himself every day. This would be as if, you know, we talk about past administrations. This would be as if Jimmy Carter had Billy Carter as his personal lawyer. Trump isn't even close to understanding the trouble he's in, Scarborough said, or how ill-served he is by his legal team. He says he needs better "I'm not making this up" TV lawyers, Scarborough said. That's what he's concerned about. He's not concerned about the fact that he's being pursued by the most competent prosecutor of our times. He says he needs better TV lawyers.